Hey, namaste. So this video I'm going to talk about how Reiki can transform and will most probably transform your life. And this takes several Reiki sessions and maybe 4 or 5 in one row, and then after 2-3 months another 4. This for people who never received Reiki and really need healing. For people who already receive Reiki, I would recommend at least once in a year. For healers, and if you want to take this really seriously, or if you are a healer, I would recommend every 3 months to receive 4 or 5 Reiki sessions. If you are a healer, then for sure you know other people who are also Reiki therapists. You have colleagues that you can swap the sessions. This is really useful, because as a therapist you are exchanging your energies with other people, so you need to clear yourself. Personally, I receive a whole treatment of 4 or 5 sessions with a colleague, very dear colleague, every 3 months. Every 3 months I'm receiving 4 or 5 sessions in a row. And recently we decided, you know what, let's do 1 session per month. So every month we swap 1 session, 1 day. And it's amazing, like it makes clicks, you make decisions, you check the chakras in case they are not well, but because you keep receiving regularly, so it takes maybe 1 day, maybe one chakra is not well, it takes just 1 day to put that chakra well. With 1 session is enough. So just like personally, I am receiving 1 Reiki session a month and a whole treatment of 5 sessions every 3 months. Point. Why? Because I want to be in my power, I want to have mental clarity, I want to make wise decisions for my life and my daughters, that's it, because I want to be full power and energy to enjoy life. But this is a very personal decision, obviously, at least once in a year for sure. How can Reiki transform your life? Oh my God! I mean, one of these, I will start to make also videos with real examples of people, because I document all of my sessions. So as I do also astrology and counseling and Reiki, I gather all. Sometimes people do work with me for a month or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because they want to know all their astrologies and numerology, and they want the tarot, and they want counseling and the healing. Healing always comes first, and then counseling, and then astrologies. So I have all these sessions documented. I get to know the life story of people and their chakras, their astrologies. So it's so interesting. I'll start to make also videos, as I was saying, with specific real life situations of life changes, how they were when they came to me, and what happened in their life afterwards. It's really like, wow, mind-blowing. Like you said, you know what? I was giving Reiki since 2014, giving sessions, and only observing, but I never received myself properly. It's like, I know, it's ridiculous. But after some years, it was only in 2016 that I acknowledged, I said like, okay, I need healing, I'm not well. I called for healers, and in 2017 was the year that I received 3 times 4 Reiki sessions. So in January 4, March 4, and May another 4. That year my life made a complete shift. I separated from a relationship that was not healthy. I was dying slowly in that relationship. I moved with my daughters. 6 months later, this palace where I live now, which is Shakti Ashram, by the way, in South India, in a beautiful, gorgeous Varkala beach, fall literally into my lap. I was not even searching for a house, and a whole bunch of things happen and have been happening. I launched the astrological planner. I mean, I had these amazing volunteers working with me. Like, my whole life has shifted. I become more independent. For 3 years, I have not been in long-term relationships, so I'm not that I would not, but like I just decided to just heal myself from whatever things I needed to heal. Rather if it was, you know, codependency or love addiction, whatever it was, and give, you know, like make myself a whole, empowered, independent, confident woman with self-love and self-respect. And this takes time. We'll make other videos about this for women. But I mean, it was a whole life change, and I saw other people changing their jobs, going into learning new, like deep into meditation courses or mantras, or I mean, so many changes. I cannot even tell you. Like, there is a very strong possibility that you can transform your life for the next 6 months to 1 year after receiving serious healing. Means 4 or 5 days in a row. And if you never received Reiki, the first year I would really recommend like 3 whole treatments of 4 or 5 days in a row, separated with 3 months in between, and see what happens. It can be really like, wow. Of course, the person has to want to receive Reiki. I mean, you have to want to receive, you have to be open for it. But it's so many, the possibilities of change and improvement of your life and yourself are infinite, because as your chakras, I always bring the chakras here into the subject because I know you cannot avoid them. Become empowered and connected with life force energy, you know, universe, your higher self. All your decisions can change, you know, when you have the power to act, and so your whole life can change. You start to create your life, basically. The healing is the thing that always comes first. Not first the astrology, not first the counseling, because I gave up. It just doesn't work to try to counsel someone, explain, for example, forgiveness process, when their heart chakras are blocked, you know, when their minds are confused. They just don't have attention span, you know, they are not able to pay attention. They are messed up, their minds are messed up, their hearts are blocked. I mean, what to do? Healing, and if you are a therapist who also do counseling, I mean, healing is always the first thing that comes. Always. Then after the healing, you can put all other tools that you have, or if you are a possible client, you can go into the astrologies, numerology, tarot, trying to understand other things, doing other receiving other kind of therapies, but healing definitely always the first step. So I hope you make wise decisions for your life, and I hope this video brought some clarity of how you can transform your life by receiving Reiki. All the other videos, there are other videos that can explain you this. I will link some of them below on the informations. You'll have on the informations how to contact us for requesting sessions or participating in our events. So like this video, so my videos start to pop up to other people, also can help other people. Subscribe the channel and click on that little bell so you can receive these videos that will come every Saturday. So on the weekends you have time, you can watch the video and see the informations and watch other videos also. And share the love. have a wonderful life ahead. Namaste, sayonara.